Welcome back, everyone, to match 3. This is the duos title matchup as the new Orient Express walks down the aisle into the ring. And those vacant duos titles are on the line as they will face the Bleached Beasts. This match will pit perhaps two of the biggest names in wrestling all time worldwide against each other. Antonio Inoki and Hulk Hogan. And this is a tornado tag match, not an elimination match. Whichever team scores the first pinfall will win those duos titles. Now it must be said, Naito tagged with Inoki last week. He was then involved in Roddy Piper's match. For what reason, we have absolutely no idea. That match would see the Great Muta advance, or not advance rather, but defeat Roddy Piper after their 2-week long bout, so to speak. As in week 2, there was a fatal 4-way in which Piper and Muta drew due to a time limit draw. And then in week 3, to decide once and for all who was the winner, Naito stuck his nose where it did not belong. And we will see Roddy Piper in action tonight following this matchup. However, Muta, who won the match over Piper, is now in the U.S. title match. That will be a fatal 4-way. And that spot very easily could have been and should have been Piper had he won and had Naito not interfered. Regardless, we have titles on the line. We got gold for whoever can come out the victor in this matchup. You have to know these competitors never short of motivation, but that gold will be or should be the extra motivation they need to take it up a notch. Inoki has certainly got to be happy. He probably thought he would not see a title match on this Halloween Havoc Highway to Hell, seeing as how he lost to the Warrior in round 1 of the Ultimate Title Tournament. And Inoki has an octopus hold applied to Dusty, but Dusty is able to break out of it. There is constant action in the ring. Another octopus hold applied by Antonio Inoki. And Okada's going to the top rope and lands an elbow on the back of Hulk Hogan. Looking at abdominal stretch, Inoki is so skilled at trying to work the midsection of his opponents. If you can weaken the core, it's quite easy to get an upper hand on your opponent. Look, Hogan and Okada are trading strikes. These are 4 Goliaths of the wrestling industry. Hogan's got a pin only gets a 1 count after a delayed count, and another octopus hold by Inoki. He will stretch you 9 ways from Sunday. I mean, there is really not an area in which Inoki is not proficient, as his strikes are nearly just as effective as his submissions. Okada probably happy to be under the learning tree. It's not often you see someone at the level of Okada looking for guidance from another superstar, but Inoki, so rich in knowledge that he would likely have a lesson for the creator of wrestling. I mean, the founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has helped inspire so many of the most influential wrestlers from Japan and abroad. But Hulk Hogan and Dusty Rhodes, 2 of the biggest faces in wrestling in America in the 80s. This is perhaps the toughest matchup for both tag teams, and that's saying a lot. Dusty nearly had Okada there on the roll-up. As we're already past the 10-minute mark, you gotta start wondering, what will it take to seal the victory? How can you isolate one tag member? And Okada lands the Rainmaker. Can he get the pin? And Okada scores the pinfall victory over Hulk Hogan in a shocking turn of events. And what a landmark victory for Okada there. What a match, as we now have new tag champions in TCW after Okada scores the pinfall over Hulk Hogan. What a fantastic matchup. And we got more action coming at you as Roddy Piper is set to take on the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in our next matchup. We have that, 2 title matches and another single match coming up. So please stay tuned.